War and Peace, Great Expectations, On the Road. Almost everyone has a favorite book. But will paper books soon go the way of the dodo?
I'm sure that physical books will still be around. That said, I don't want to buy any if I don't need to. Apple added this
Jeffrey
feature
Van Est makes apps for Apple. He traveled to the States last weekend just to purchase the iPad. But will the device really make ebooks catch on for good?
The iPhone is something that you'll carry around with you all the time, whereas the iPad I see as more of a home device, maybe a commuter kind of thing, but the way I'm planning on using it is it's just going to be around the house. It's going to be, I'm done work, I just want to sit on the couch and read a book or surf some websites.
Nothing beats curling up with a good book, but is it the same with the computer screen?
There's something calming and peaceful about reading that doing it with a machine simply won't replace.
Christopher Clark owns Argo Books in downtown Montreal. He doesn't think that a good page turner is improved by the latest technology.
Books like Memoirs of a Geisha that nobody remembers now, but they sold 10 million copies in a year. No one's going to read Dan Brown in 10 years. But they were going for that anyway. And so I think people reading those books are going to flock to the Kindle, the e-readers, because those books really are disposable. You don't buy them thinking you're going to leave them to your kids. You don't buy them thinking you're even going to read them twice.
But what about convenience? Will the iPad do to books what the iPod did with music?
I think if you were traveling, it would be nice that you would only be able to carry one device and you could put a whole bunch of books on it. But when you're around your home base kind of thing, it's not a big deal because you can, it doesn't matter if you have 100 books with you because you're really only going to be reading one most of the time. That said, if you have a really heavy hardcover, it's a lot nicer to read.
There's not really an advantage to having 1,000 books in a little gadget. Nobody reads that many. Like, I don't know anybody that reads more books than they can carry at once. Like, that's not a practical thing to do.
It seems like for now, the printed word will live on. For Concordia News, I'm Lindsay Lafreniere.